What is up, you beautiful scrubs? So today we're back with my second video for the day. So, today we got what not to say to, goth girls. So, yeah, sorry I didn't upload last week, but, yeah. So, here we go.
Hello, lovelies. Okay,
Don't start your intro with hello, lovelies.
so today I thought I'd do a fun video. I actually started sort of preparing for it like a couple of weeks ago, but I just haven't really
Whoa, she has two different colored eyes. It's awesome.
felt like recording it yet. But today the video is what not to say to goth girls. Just as
What
a sort of
accent
disclaimer,
does she have?
a lot of these will apply to both girls and boys, and I
You
am
know,
using goth as sort of an
I
umbrella
have so
term
many
because
questions.
if you're in any way involved in alternative subculture, whether it's goth or punk or like a whole bunch of those things, you're probably gonna get asked a lot.
She just said goth or punk. Nobody said punk since the 1950s.
These questions or have all these things said to you, or generally just inappropriate behaviour that is annoying. As I say, I'm just using goth as sort of an umbrella term for the whole lot. And yeah, it applies to both girls and boys, but there's some that
Okay, get to the point. We get it.
I suppose. And I am a girl, so it's easier for me to do the girl ones. And most of the other people I asked about this were also female, so that's just why I've named it that. So don't take it personally. I said it applies to both. So yeah, this is just to kind of go through. Like I said, if you're alternative yourself, a lot of these are probably very familiar to you.
Get to the point.
If you're not alternative yourself, I would really pay attention to this video and see if you are being that asshat and maybe learn to stop it. So let's get started then. Aren't goths all meant to be depressed? It's not Halloween yet, honey.
That's stupid. Goths get depressed on Halloween. I get sugar rush on Halloween. I am like the happiest kid on Halloween. I'm like running from door to door. That's a retarded thing to say.
If anyone knows when Halloween is, it's me. Oh, but you'd look so pretty if you didn't dress like that. Shut up. I look pretty now. Fuck you.
Are you sure about that?
You'd look so pretty if you kept your mouth shut. You'll never get a job looking like that. I have a job, thanks. Expensive.
At the goth
How do you
club?
think I afford this? Why do you dress like that?
Why do they dress like that? Seriousness, why? And that is a wonderful.
Why do you dress like that? Boys don't really like girls who... No, I'm going to stop you right there. No. Do not finish that sentence. Girls don't care what boys don't like. No, we don't.
Yes, you do.
If they do, they need to reevaluate their priorities. I do not care what your penis thinks. Don't even try to tell me that you don't like it, because I don't care. Is that your real hair? Now this one, that's perfectly acceptable in some cases. For instance, right now, if someone asked me if this is my real hair, I would not judge them, that's fine. But use some common sense. Little story for this one. I was out once, and it was back when I was very, very much into my sort of cyber stuff, and I was wearing a pair of cyber locks. And if you don't know what they are, I will try to post a picture right here of the exact ones I was wearing.
What the hell is that?
How to do that. Yes, so cyberlocks, as you saw, lots of plastic tubes and foam and like bouncy, springy things. And someone genuinely asked me if that was my real hair. What? How would that be my real hair? Explain this to me. Being really funny by just yelling "Goth" at someone in the street. It's.
I've never, ever in my whole life heard somebody scream goth. Man, that is a great freaking thumbnail.
Kind of stupid. Yeah? It's like yelling blonde at someone who's blonde. You're not being smart. You're not being
black hair.
Being a bit
different colored eyes.
What I get asked a lot is where do you get your boots, and that's fine if it's someone who's genuinely inquiring. If you're some like little scummy chav on the street who just lives in tracksuits and trainers and is obviously thinking that you're somehow really funny by asking me where I got my boots, I don't understand. They seem to think it's hilarious. They all giggle away to themselves. I don't know how that's funny, but I'm just looking at
because
you like
you wear
you're an idiot.
Weird boots.
Like, if you genuinely want to know where someone got their shoes because you're interested, that's fine. But if you're saying it to somehow try to be funny, it's not working. So don't do that anymore. Do you worship Satan?
Yes, you do.
You're stupid. Go. Get out. Oh, you'll grow out of that in a year or two. I've been doing this since I was 10. When exactly do I start growing out of this? Oh, did your tattoos and piercings hurt? Well, like,
hey, I asked that
it was a needle going into my flesh. It probably nipped a little bit. How do you eat, drink, sleep with those piercings? The same way you do. It doesn't really affect it. This one is one, there's literally a comment on one of my YouTube videos saying, oh, you know, it's easier to just maintain your natural eyebrows than to shave them off and draw them on again. No, it's not. Shut up. Shaving them off is literally like, you know, I pick up a razor, if they look a bit still, I go, shave, draw them on, that takes like less than 3 minutes, done. Maintaining your natural eyebrows involves all sorts of like plucking and threading and waxing and pin, and then you have to sit and fill them in, and if you screw up, that's it over. If I screw up on these, I can just wipe it off and do it again. If you screw up, you know, waxing your eyebrows, that is, you know, you're done until they grow back. So do not tell me that it is easier to just maintain natural eyebrows, because it is not.
Why don't you just not cut your eyebrows?
You know, if you're not someone who's alternative yourself, maybe, you know, there's someone who goes to school with you, or someone you might see in the office every now and again who's, you know, goth or alternative. Do not be the dick who, if they decide to wear something a bit more colourful one day, will not shut up about it. You know, the whole, oh my god, you're wearing colour, oh, I thought goth didn't wear colour, going on about it the whole day. This happens to us every time. Every single time. One of us wears colour, that's what we get. And
that's not
annoying.
True.
Like, and, you know, maybe it's funny to you, you're just trying to have a bit of fun, but seriously, by the 100th time we've heard it, it's just like, please stop. Please. Whenever I'm wearing, obviously, very purposely, you know, tights with like lots and lots of holes in them, all ripped up and distressed and stuff, people always think it's really funny to come up and go, oh, there's a hole in your tights.
They don't do that.
Yep, again, heard that one oh so very many times. If you're one of those idiots who yells emo at a goth in the street thinking you're being funny or you're going to annoy us, again,
I haven't done
it's
that.
not going to do much. We just think you're
I haven't done that.
really dumb. I wouldn't do it. Like I said, it might be really funny to you and your friends, but
you know what else is really dumb? Your attitude.
That you like, you're a straight up idiot. I wouldn't recommend it. Just stop yelling abuse at people in the streets for no reason.
It's not abuse. It's the truth.
So, like, what other piercings do you have? Ew, way to be a creeper. Go away.
Ew.
No, get out. This is not how we function in society. Go. And the last one that I cannot believe I have to say, but apparently it does need to be said. Do not touch people without their consent. This seems like an obvious thing. If you meet just, you know, a normal person in the street, you wouldn't start touching them. But for some reason, whenever someone looks a little bit different, all normal social conventions just go right out the window. All the rules disappear. The amount of people who'll come up and touch my clothes, touch my legs, or like, you know, my like boots or anything, especially the hair. Always the hair. People coming up and touch my hair without saying a word to me. They don't ask first. They literally will come up and start like feeling my clothes. And I'm like, that is not okay. That is so highly inappropriate. You know, like, especially, like, at least for me, you know, like, I'm used to it by this point, so I'll kind of just be like, you know, could you stop that? There are some people who will not take that shit. You're going to get your ass beat one of these days if you're someone who does that. You do not ever touch people without their permission. If you really want to ask someone if you can feel their hair or their spiky jacket, you can go ahead and ask, because people will take it that way. If someone asks me and it's, you know, something appropriate like my hair, I'll usually say yes. But, you know, it depends. Some people will be okay, but some people will still not. Some people just, they don't want you touching them. There's certain people as well. I mean, some people I'll be like, yeah, touch my hair. Other people, I'm going to be like, no, stay the hell away from me. Don't ever come near me. So just, yeah, don't touch people without their permission. And, you know, if you really need to, at least ask first and then pay attention to whether they say yes or no. So, yeah, that was my video. Sorry if it's a bit random.
Okay, well, that's how it ends. So, yeah. My comments, I don't really have any. I'm just a little shocked in humanity. I'm thinking about having my friend blow my head off right about now. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. This is embarrassing. My phone's glitching.